indicate that you can hear me on the charts. Can you hear me? We do. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thank you so much. We are about to start with our presentation. Before we start with our presentation, just let me know where you're tuning in from. I am tuning in from East London, but originally stay in Cape Town. I have my leader coming all the way from Zimbabwe. So let's see who is here. We have New Germany, we have Cape Town, we have Midrand, and Cape Town in Zambia. Hello, welcome Zambia. Welcome Zimbabwe. Welcome Cape Town. Welcome Kempton Park, Katlehong, Namibia, Zambia again. Welcome Tata. Hello there. Potchefstroom, Claremont, Sentin, Namibia. Lots of Namibia. Butterworth. Hello, Ecua. Abeja. Hello, Botswana. Anyone from Kukombo? I am tuning in from Kukombo. Angela, Namibia, Soweto. Hello there, guys. And welcome to the presentation. Hello, Limpopo. Hello, Cape Town. Z, I see you. Hello, Vosloorus, Botswana, Durban. Hello, Kukombo. Yay, someone is here with me. Pretoria, Zimbabwe, Harare, Cape Town, Namibia. Welcome to our forever presentation. Hello, UK, Wales. Wow, welcome. We have the world here. And we have Zimbabwe, Chokera from Zimbabwe. Hello there. Hello, Vosloorus. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the forever presentation. Hello, Babs. I see you. Hello, Klexdorp. Hello from Kukombo. Hello, Nez. Soshanguve. Hi there. Hello, Midrand. I see you guys. Welcome to our presentation. And thank you for having me today. My name is Gcina Madlingozi, and I will be taking you through this exciting business. I see Mpumalanga, I see Bloemfontein, I see you all, Eagles, and thank you so much for joining our presentation for today. And I am a Sapphire manager in the business. I'm a senior Eagle manager. I'm a level up qualifier. I'm a global rally qualifier. I'm a chairman's bonus qualifier. I'm a forever to drive level 3 qualifier. My business is number 36 in the SADC region out of the 8 countries. And yeah, that's who I am in the business. That's my credentials in the business. Before I joined the business, I was working for someone, and I thought there's nothing more there. So I started studying and changing jobs, looking for better opportunities. But I found the best opportunity ever in the world. I do what I want when I want to do it because of forever. Like I just told you that I'm normally in Cape Town because I stay in Cape Town. But today I am presenting to you sitting Kukombo, which is formerly called East London. And guys, let's start right away with the presentation. I know the people can't wait to be watching the so our country will be playing in the World Cup, and people have been telling me about this the whole time when I was inviting for this presentation. So without wasting any further time, let's start with our presentation. I will finish at 9 o'clock. Please stay on. You're going to be inspired by the leader from all the way from Zimbabwe. And in that slide, the first slide, can you see we have our leaders there? I love this slide where they're holding hands and they're excited. We're excited because we are number 3. The SADC region is number 3 in the world. We found out that after in the global rally in Grand West, and I am still excited just by thinking of that. Guys, we are working hard and we are not moving anywhere this year. We're going to be number 3 in Hong Kong again. I promise you. Let's do this, Eagles. So, have you stopped to think what matters the most to you? Because what matters the most to me could be different from what matters the most to you. Your why. What is it that matters to you? It's different for all of us most of the time. This is Forever Southern Africa. Forever was founded in 1978, which is 48 years ago, on the 13th of May, 1978. And it is a fully fledged old company, established company that has been there for very long. Headquarters in Scottsdale in Arizona, which is USA. Fortunately for me, I've been there. Look at the picture here. It was founded by Mr. Rex Moon. He is in the left of the top left of the picture. I'm showing him by my mouse, and next to him is Mr. Greg Moon, who is now running with us. And yeah, it's a beautiful business. We love it. And headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona. That is our head office. Guys, it is big. I've been there. You're not seeing everything. Sure. In 2018, I qualified my first qualification. I went to Arizona, Scottsdale, and I touched Mr. Rex Moon's hand, and I've got a picture with him. So exciting for me. Aloe Vera Farms in Dominican Republic. And this year in February, we went to Dominican Republic, and we have aloe vera farms in Dominican Republic and Texas, guys. So they are there. We witnessed it. We touched it. There's something magical about touching down there. So we've been there as well. Distribute products in more than 140 countries. There are 195 countries in the world. So Forever distribute products in like 75% of the world. So we are in the first world as well. We are all over the world. Paris, South Africa is not a first world, it's second, third world, probably. But Forever, you will find Forever in Dubai, Paris, and all these beautiful countries. Even in Australia and other countries, 140 countries, remains debt-free and family-owned. Our company doesn't owe anything, which gives you a peace of mind that you're joining the best company. I know with companies, sometimes they say, company owes this much. No, we don't owe nothing. And that is Mr. Greg Moon, who is the CEO of Forever Living Products. If you were in Grand West on the 2nd of May and the Global Rally, Africa Global Rally, you met both Mr. Greg Moon and Mr. Aidan O'Hare, the president of Forever. Guys, it is so nice in this business. Unlike when I used to work with Bastion, seeing the CEO of the company and touching their hands wasn't something very possible. I think I've worked for so many companies and I've never been in the same room with the CEO, let alone touching their hands and hugging them. What a beautiful business of love. This is a business of love. That's why you see us very excited and happy about our business. That is Mr. Garen Brainhold. He's always here for Success Days. He was here in July last year, and February he was also here for the we had a managers conference. He was here. Also, we had the Rise Up, he was also present. And then we have Mr. Jean Baptiste Amicia. We call him Mr. JB, or we named him Jabulani. He's the Vice President of Africa Forever Living. And he was also in Grand West. If you were there, you probably saw him and took some selfies with him. And then we have our gorgeous God-spoiled brat, Mrs. Oni Mama Diam Dumela, who is leading these 8 countries with pride and love. She's the best leader. We know, when they say Dynamics are made in small packages. She's exactly that. She took us all the way to number 3. Guys, in the history of Forever, we have never been number 3 worldwide sales. Let that sink. It is worldwide sales. We are number 3. Only 2 countries can beat us when it comes to sale. We are so proud of that. So very proud. And she is heading South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Angola. So, guys, that is our beautiful, beautiful leader, Mrs. One Mama Dumela. What makes Forever different? Very important. You must listen carefully. Like I've mentioned, we are already 48 years in the business, but in South Africa, we are 31 years old, because in South Africa, Forever came in 1995. And I know some of the people that are here are not even 31 years old. And Forever has been in South Africa for 31 years old already. If you speak to people, some people know us way before you even joined this business, and they will ask you, do you have bee pollen? Please send me some pollen, because they know our products and they love our products. So yeah, we've been around for a while, so we are a trusted, established company. We enter the highest quality with the largest manufacturer of aloe vera aloe vera products in the world. You're not going to get any company that does better aloe vera products like us. We were the first to receive the International Aloe Science Council's approval for aloe content and purity. The first ones, guys. These stamps make you have a peace of mind that you are in the best company, and we have the highest quality products. You're going to meet the people saying your products are expensive. Our products, guys, are not expensive. They are high quality. We don't sell cheap, we sell high quality products. They are approved by the bodies like kosher, like the halal, like the USD, that they are organic and they're the best products. So we sell the best product. Your customers will even tell you that before you tell them that these are premium products. Of course, they're the best products ever. You don't drink our product and then get another side effect. In fact, you will drink our product, and for example, I'll make an example with my husband. When he started using the product, he used it for ulcerative colitis, and then he stopped snoring. How nice is that? He stopped snoring, and yeah. So you would use the product for something else, and it helps you for something else. We vertically integrated company. What does that mean? It means that we do not have a middleman. No one is marketing our products for us. We market it for ourselves. So our product comes from Dominican Republic, for example, with the aloe, and then we use our own transportation to transport it to make sure that our high quality is not compromised. Nothing is compromised in our products. We own everything, the process from plant to product to you. That process is owned by Forever. So you shouldn't worry about anything that can happen in between. There are no shortcuts at Forever. High quality is our second name. That's why most of our products will never hear us saying, you know what, before you have our product, please have some food so that you can have it, because we are having the best products that most of them can sit on your stomach, on your empty stomach. And most of them, we always say, take it on an empty stomach because it helps you. Rolls-Royce products, of course. Thank you, leader. That's our best, that's our product. The good stuff is in here. Pure inner leaf aloe vera gel. If you have never been to Dominican Republic, work on going there, guys. You must go and see how they get to the inner leaf. We watched the product getting the inner leaf there. Even if there's a small, tiny little bit of green, they remove it and they take that green back to the farms so that it can be used as the fertilizer, the green part. Otherwise, we're using the inside of the product. That's why we don't have a runny stomach or anything when we're having our products. Instead, you will feel better and energetic when you use our natural products. And we have a challenge at the of having the aloe vera gel and the probiotic. If you're not in that challenge, please join it as soon as possible because it's for your own health. It starts with us. We are the largest grower in the world. We grow more than 40 million plants on over 7,500 acres. Guys, I don't know if you can comprehend 40 million plants. It's not 4,000. It's not 440,000. It's not 400,000. It's not 4 million. 40 million plants. It's huge. When in the sea of aloe that you see when you are there, you can't even see where the aloe starts and where it ends. That gives you a comfort as well that we're not going to run out of product. There is no way that we're going to run out of product. I promise you now. Never run out of aloe vera gel. We will never run out at all of the best ingredient for us, the aloe papatensis mila, which is the right variety. We have more than like 200 species of aloe, about 200 species of aloe, and we are using the aloe papatensis mila, which is the best variety of all the aloes. You're going to hear people saying this is just aloe. It's not just aloe. It is the Rolls Royce of aloes. It is the aloe papatensis mila. It's not the Cape aloe. It's not the aloe that we normally use. It is a different aloe, and it has been tested by scientists, by the best scientists in the world, and they chose this one and said this is the best aloe out of all the aloes. So we're using the best. Hand harvested, ensuring every leaf is perfect and to avoid damaging the aloe plant. We do not damage the aloe plant because we want the aloe plant to stay there and grow more leaves. That's how we grow this aloe. Hand filleted, we extract only pure potent inner leaf aloe vera gel. Guys, it is a privilege and an honor, and I am humbled to say I've been there. And so this guy's doing the work, and it is amazing how they take care of this. And you're like, wow. The whole time you are there, you're like, wow, wow, wow. Carefully nurtured, our aloe can produce leaves up to 5 years. So can you see, we're talking long term. Everything at forever is forever. It's long term. Now, that is our history, just to make sure that you see what forever is all about and give you comfort that you're joining the best company in the world. If forever could change, my life can change yours too. What do we do in the business? This is something we all do, not some people, not, you see, we have our number ones in this picture, which is Ngobile and Pacey. They are doing exactly the same things. They are just consistent and doing it more. So this is what we do in our company. All of us, we joined and we did the same thing. So there is no luck. It's about doing the same thing every day, all day, consistently being hungry, wanting to win. That's what matters here in the forever world. Can I see, please, if you are new here, can you please raise your hand? Raise your hand if you are new in the forever business. You haven't joined the business. This is your first presentation and you just new. Just raise your hand for me. Let me see the new people, our VVIPs. Where are you, VVIPs? There they are. The Huey, the Gertrude, hello. Tremaine, Landi, Kumalo. Welcome, 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 everyone who is new here. I won't be able to call all the names. Welcome, guys. And I'm about to share what do we do in the forever business to have this healthy lifestyle and to have this beautiful lifestyle and for our lives that have changed. What I love about forever business, we don't have 3, 5 people or 10 people or only 20 people who love our products. A lot of people's families have changed through our business. Lots of people have their life changed through the business. So I'm going to show you now, what do? We use the products, become our own best customer. Very important, because you don't want to sell something you don't believe in, something you don't have a buy-in, and you don't even know how it works. So every time you make a purchase one product for yourself, at least one, and talk to people about the experience and about the product and the experience. That's what we do. That's when we sell the products. We develop 20 to 30 regular customers. So first thing, you use the products and then you develop your 20 to 30 regular customer by talking to people. We get paid for recommending the products that works. We build a team, talk to people about the opportunity, find your 5 key people and work the simple business cycle. So that's exactly what we do. You're not going to find anything else. And then after that, we coach your team. You don't just bring the people and not coach them. You bring the people, you coach them to also develop 20 to 30 regular customers. And then you find their 5 key people. So that's exactly what we do here. So start there as well. Start using your product and then talk to people about it. And then you build your team by sharing. Trust me, when you start using this product, whether you're using collagen, you're just going to love it. You don't want to keep quiet. You don't want to keep quiet about our tooth gel. You don't want to keep quiet about our aloe vera gel, how it makes you feel. It even makes me sleep so nicely. You don't want to keep quiet about our nature mean. They help so much and they make such a difference in the body, our supplements. So we have lots of supplements. We have drinks, daily nutrition, weight management, active lifestyle, people products, body care, personal care. We have something for everyone. Children, infants, old people, head to toe, internal, external. Everyone can be your customer. We have something for every single person in our business. Those who care about their health, we have something for them. So sometimes people will ask me, who is my target market? Is it young people? No. Sometimes your target market is people who just cares about their health. Some people who doesn't just want to put anything in their mouth. They want to put high quality in their mouth for their health, then that is your customer. But anyone can be your customer. Guys, we have shampoos, we have lip, we have jelly, we have gummies, we have kids vitamin, we have everything. So your customer is right next to you. Your family is your customer, your neighbor is your customer, your colleagues can be your customer. Anyone can be your customer. You're in the right market. So in vitamins and supplements, we're in the market of 194 billion globally. So many people are looking for our products. So I'm just echoing the same thing, that anyone and everyone can be your customer. Men's grooming. I know some people in my team, they prefer to sell men's stuff. So you can choose whatever you want to sell and sell it and be good at it. So it is really up to you, because Forever has created variety for everyone to be able to recommend our products. What Forever is a network marketing business opportunity. We create extra income by selling our high quality products. We sell our high quality products. People get involved for one of four main reasons. The main reason most people get involved for is financial. If you are here for financial reasons, because of the economy, because you need extra income, because, guys, please give me a heart emoji. If you're here for financial, the reason you are here, you're feeling like, I need extra income. Most of us join because we are looking for financial. You can join the business for personal use, for flexibility. I mentioned flexibility when I came here, when I started the meeting, because I stay in Cape Town, but I am in a meeting now, working while I am in Kugompo. So you can be anywhere. Products. Yimi loyo, my coach. Oh, people are looking for money. We came looking for money in this business, guys. If you want to win it Forever, you just need to be hungry and you will win. Trust me. What Forever is not. Forever is not a job. It's not a job. When you get into a job, you get a contract that you'll get paid so much, and they will tell you that you are in probation for 3 months. After that, they will see if they take you or not. Here at Forever, you join, you become serious, and you work on your business. You put yourself on probation yourself if you want to, and you will get great results. I suggest that when you join this business, put yourself onto probation now, like you would do in a job, and say, in 3 months' time, this is what I must achieve. Because in our business, you come here, you come and learn, you come and grow. If you are here and you want to learn and you want to grow, just learn from those who have done it. Learn from the winners. It is sometimes, for me, I don't know, I become speechless when people learn from people who haven't win in the business. If you want to win in anything, you learn from the people who have won. So many people have won in this business. So many people are doing well in our business. So don't waste your time listening to those who haven't made it, because you can go to those who haven't made it. If you don't want to make it, then it's okay. But if you want to make it in anything, whether you want to pass matric or you want to drive a car, if you want to learn something, you learn from someone who have done and won it before, someone who can do it. So don't learn from people who haven't done it. It is amazing that people will tell me that TikTok people say this someone didn't make. Why are you listening to those who didn't make it? Why? It's because you don't want to make it, I guess. Because if you want to make it, you will listen to the people who have made it. So follow the simple cycle in our business. You contact, you show, and then the business presentation, you register the person, and then there's planning, action. And that planning action, I always emphasize the action part. It's very important. And then you will become a manager. What is your why? Why are you joining the business? Is it lifestyle? Is it for traveling, self-development, financial independence, pension, new car? For me, I've achieved all the things that are mentioned here. I couldn't do this presentation before I joined Forever, guys. I wouldn't be able to do it. I've traveled the world because of this business. The lifestyle has completely changed. Financial independency, right? I cannot recognize myself right now. The pension, the new car. I also have a new car. I have cars that I didn't even dream of before joining Forever, that I never even thought that I would ever have. But because of this business, I can drive my Range Rover. Wow. Option A, how do you join the business? Let's talk about joining the business. Now, step 1, you accumulate 2cc or purchase a Start Your Journey combo, which is also called Box Your Dumo. When you get 2 points, I'll tell you shortly what are 2 points. So you join, you get your 2 points with the Box Your Dumo, and you are immediately a full member in the business, and you can recruit people and you can get 30% discount. This is an advantage to join with a Box Your Dumo. You are saving money when you're joining, and you get the 2 points. You are in the business as a Forever business owner immediately. You build a team and reach your 4K's credit after that. That's a key to unlocking the full potential of the marketing plan. The 4K's credit, you will hear us talking about it because it's the key to open everything. You can get paid by Forever because you have 4K's credit. On the 15th, when you see people getting paid, they have done their 4K's credit. Those people. So if you join and with option B, which is you join with less than 7,400 Rand, you will have to do stock of 10,500 or 10,600 and become a full Forever business owner. So now, if you join with 10,000, with 7,400, you are saving 3,100, 3,200, let's say. You are saving that amount, and with 10,500, you have the opportunity to choose the products that you want. With Box Your Dumo, it is a pre-packed combo that has the best-selling products. No one who's serious in the business have ever got stuck with the Box Your Dumo because the products that are there are the ones that are in. They are pre-packed and they are chosen well. You understand? So that's how you join. But if you join with less than a Box Your Dumo, you get 5% off until you finish the 10,100 in 2 months, 10,600, sorry, in 2 months, and you become now a full Forever business owner. Or some people join the business saying, I just want to have a 5% discount. I'm joining for that discount for personal use. Then that is your option B, where you'll be buying and getting the 5% off. Sometimes, guys, I hear people complaining about the 5% off and saying, only 5%, which place can you go to and buy for the first time? And they say they give you 5% off. The entitlement out there, it's not even, it's unbelievable. Because you're buying for the first time, you're getting 5%, and you're saying only 5%, it's something. As soon as you finish your 2K's credit, you'll be at 30%. It's a jump from 5 to 30%. So yeah, you get discount in your first buy, your first time joining the business. Building a successful business, there's something called case credit. I spoke about 2K's credit. Those are global point system allocated to each product. They are Forever global currency. So if you're speaking to someone in another country with their different currency, you do not need to talk about rents. For example, if you're coming from South Africa, and if you're from Mozambique, it will be Metikash. If you are from UK, it will probably be pounds or euros somewhere in Europe. But now in the forever world, if you're speaking to someone who is in forever, you will be talking about case credits because that is our global currency that we understand, all of us. And it's the same case credit for everyone all over the world. We have 4cc a month. How do you do the 4cc? I said 4cc is the key to unlock the benefits in the forever. For you to travel the world, you must be able to be doing 4cc. For you to get paid by forever, the once off, not the once off, but on the 15th, you must be 4cc case credit. How do you do the 4cc? You use the product, you sell the product, and you join someone. Then you will get your 4 case credit. And the products have different case credit according to the price will actually indicate to you that you are gaining more case credit. The more you spend, the more case credit you get. The more you recruit, the more case credit you are making. If you recruit someone, they make 2 case credit, you also get the 2 case credit. So no one takes anything from anyone. So if, for example, you join with a Boxer Dumo with 2 case credit and you join someone with 2 case credit with a Boxer Dumo, now you are 4 case credit active. But now let's talk about making money in the forever business. Just an example for you to understand how to make money in the forever business as a new person who just joined with a Boxer Dumo this month. And then you go to the depot, you buy aloe vera gels. We make an example with aloe vera gel because it is our best seller. It is the first product that Forever started with. So you sell 1 bottle of aloe vera gel, you will make 175 rands as an assistant supervisor. You make 175 rand in profit. And then you decide, I'm going to sell 2 aloe vera gels a day. You will make 350 in profit. And I will have to remind you not to use business money. You can't sell from empty shelves. Never use business money. Put the business money aside. This is just profit that we're talking about here. You work for 5 days, you sell 2 aloe vera gels, Monday to Friday, you have sold 10 aloe vera gels, and you have 1,751 in your pocket. And then you do that for 4 weeks, you will make 7,000 rand in our business. And guess what, guys? I was speaking to someone. She said, I'm looking for a job. And I asked, how much do you want to get paid in your job? She said around maybe 5,000, 6,000 rand. And I'm saying, you have the business, forever business. You can make that and more. But maybe sometimes it's the mentality of being employed. Because if your employer can give you 10 aloe vera gels and say, sell all of them within a week, you will find ways. Even when you don't have money to go to work, you go and borrow it because you want to go and sell those 2 aloe vera gels a day. And the employer gives you 7,000 rand and you're happy. Sometimes people are like that. So that's an employer mindset. That's 7,000 rand, guys, as an extra. If you're working, it is a lot of money. This is an extra 7,000 rand for selling 2 aloe vera gels. Imagine if you're selling 2 Arctic a day. It's a lot because there's more profit on Arctic than aloe vera gel. But this is just an example. 10 aloe vera gels a week will make you 7,000 a month, 7,000 rand a month. You haven't recruited anyone, you were just selling. And then you recruit 1 person in the business and the person joins with the Boxer Dumo, you will get 1,693 rand, close to 1,700 rand. You've joined that 1 person and Forever give the person 2 case credit and you also get the 2 case credit that the person gets. And by selling 10 aloe vera gels a week, you have made 4 case credit in a month. And then on the 15th, because you're an assistant supervisor, that's just join the business. Forever pays you 1,354 for making that 6 case credit. That boost bonus is based on how many case credit have you made. So now you have made 6K credit by selling 10 aloe vera gels a week, and you have joined one person in that month who joined with the Boxio Tumo. You have made 1,354, which is a boost bonus. That one, really, guys, you get paid for getting paid, for making money. Because for those who made little money, they will have this one little. And those who didn't make 4K credit, they won't have this one. So, guys, 4K credit is 7,000 Rand. That's what you are making. Meaning 2K credit is 3,500 Rand, right? And 1K credit is 1,751 in your pocket. So why are you not making that, say, 1,751 as a new person, as an assistant supervisor? As a supervisor, it becomes more. So you have made 6K credit and you have made 10,000 Rand in your first month in the business. Do you promise me, new people, that you're going to start making your 10,000 Rand minimum? Make that 10,000 Rand minimum. Push yourself from your comfort zone. Go and work. It is your own business. With time, you will grow if you are hungry and you are putting in so much effort. Now, it doesn't end there. You say, you know what? Can I become a supervisor? I want to be a supervisor. I want to have a 38% discount. I want to have my own team. I want to get paid for my second generations as well. Those are the advantages of becoming a supervisor. And you're going to hear us saying, we are in the business of supervise. We are in the supervisor business. That's what we mean. When you join our business, you work on becoming a supervisor. After you becoming a supervisor, you help others become supervisor. That's the strategy. If you do that, you will become assistant manager and you'll become manager. You become supervisor. You teach others to be supervisors. They teach others to be supervisors. That's exactly what we are doing. Everyone has to be supervisor. If you are in the business for more than 2 months, you're not supposed to be an assistant supervisor. You're supposed to be supervisor. We are in the supervisor business. You work on becoming a supervisor. So for you to become a supervisor, you sell 14 bottles a week instead of 10. Remember, our previous example said 10. Now you sell 14 bottles a week and 60 bottles a month. That is 10,000 profits now. This is just an example. We have more than 200 products, and then you join 2 people into your business instead of joining 1. You get a once-off of 1,693 times 2. Then the once-off is now 3,386 for the 2 people that you have joined. And are you looking at the case credits? By selling 14 bottles a week, you are making 6 case credits in that month. Then you recruit 2 new people. Remember, each new people is 2 case credit. So it's 2 new people. Now that is 4 case credit. For you, now 10 case credit. You are a supervisor. This is just an example. As long as you make 10 case credit in your business, you will become a supervisor. This example to show you as well that by becoming a supervisor, you are making money into your pocket. So you have sold 14 aloe vera gels and you have joined 2 people in the month of July, and boom, you're a supervisor and you have made 16,000 Rand into your pocket. Tell me who was going to give you that? It is a 16,000 Rand, and you become a supervisor into your business. So where do you want to be? We always say, go, run to manager level. 4 months to manager. If you don't know how to get to 4 months to manager in 4 months, talk to your leader and ask them how to become a manager in 4 months. They will show you. Now, when you join with the Boxio Tumo, you are here on the red circle. You are called a preferred customer. When you join a bit with the box or do more, immediately you become an assistant supervisor. When you buy again, you get the 30% discount. The example that I showed you before, you join a new person, you get a once off of 1,600, that is the 25%. Everyone gets that for joining a new person. And then you get a boost bonus if 4CC active on the 15th. So you are an assistant supervisor, you have your 2 case credit, and then you run to supervisor. Just showed you in the previous slide on how to be a supervisor in your business. When you're a supervisor, you're getting your 38% discount. Remember, when you were new, you were getting 5%, and then you got 30%. Now you're getting 38. You can see a lot of profit in your pocket. And when you join a new person, it's still 25 case credit. And then for the new person, you get paid again 8% on the 15th. Remember, for you to get paid on the 15th, you always have to do the 4 case credit, and you get the 3% from the assistant supervisors. Now you're getting paid for assistant supervisor because you are a supervisor. You get paid for abazukulu abaze assistant supervisors. You're getting paid for all the assistant supervisors, which is very nice. And you also get a forever pay slip now as a supervisor. Don't stay in the supervisor level. Into ezineshori ngayo supervisors, they like staying there. Move as soon as possible because you want to be a manager at least. Ne? Now you are a supervisor with 10 case credit. You want to get to assistant manager. What did I say you do? You raise supervisors. If you say raise 3 supervisors, you get 30 case credit in June. And then in July, you raise another 3 supervisors, for example, and then another 30 case credit. And now you have 60 case credits in 2 months, and you become an assistant manager. As an assistant manager, you get a more discount. It's 43% discount, all the way from 30% to 43. That's a jump. You can see when you were assistant supervisor going to supervisor, you made 16,000. Imagine how much you can make now with the 43% that you are getting. So the percentages go up and you start getting paid more. As you can see, this is step going up now on the green, and the blue manager 48% discount. Guys, the aloe vera gel, we buy it for like 300 Rand because we're managers. So you really, really want to be a manager. You see, the new people, we're getting paid 18% for them as well. It's a lot. The percentages are big. The money is a lot. So you want to grow and get there. From there, you want to be an eagle manager and fly on greater heights. Guys, congratulations to all the eagle managers. They've been called and celebrated. Congratulations. From there, you become senior manager, soaring manager, sapphire manager. Now you're changing other people's families, other people's lives. You're making other people excited. It's beautiful. For us to win in our business, you have to make sure others win. Never forget that. That's why as a supervisor, make sure you raise other supervisors. Then you'll get to assistant manager and manager. The reason sometimes you don't grow, not sometimes, the reason people don't grow is because they're not raising enough supervisors. You get others to grow for you to grow. Don't forget that. Always. Leadership income, this is the best. Guys, sure. Iyawuza ke ngoku. Iyawuza. Let's say you are the manager, you manage a purple, you have this manager which is manager green. Manager green has got a manager under her, which is manager blue, and manager blue has got a manager under her, which is manager orange. So now, manager purple is getting 48% discount, of course, and then first manager, you're getting 6%. In terms of money, this is about 18,000 that you are making there from the manager green because she's making 60 case credits and more. And then you get about 9%, which is half of this 3% on manager blue, and about 6,000 from manager orange. In total, you are making it about 33,000 rand just because you recruited one manager that also raised another manager and raised another manager. This is just one leg in multiple lines of that. So every time you are scared to recruit people, you don't want to talk to people, abantu bazothini, you worry that people are judging you, and you are thinking all these things that you are thinking that are not helping. Really, people are passing. Those are your 18,000 rands passing. If you go to town and you see a lot of people, 18,000, 18,000, 18,000, 18,000, so many 18,000 rand, let this slide motivate you to talk to more people. You are scared to talk to people because you don't talk, you're not used to talking to people. For you to be able to do it, you need to do it. For you to master it, you need to do it. There's no other way. So we talk to people. That's what we do about our business. Then let's talk about the forever incentives. Those are the cars that forever business owners drive. Look at that sexy machine. CLE. That's my sponsor, Zenkosi Skosana, driving a CLE there. Here is a leader from Namibia driving a nice car. These are some of the cars that our forever leaders drive. True forever. Yes, Nangamana from Namibia. And then we have Tembabala driving from KZN, the Isuzu. Can you see how beautifully it is? We have Coach Nana there with the Porsche. And then we have Coach Tam from Kugombo, Eastern Cape. She's driving her GLE. I got to see it. We had a company presentation. So beautiful car. Such a beautiful car. And we have Coach Duna all the way from Botswana driving her Range Rover. Guys, these cars are dream cars. When you're doing Forever to Drive, you can earn from 7,000 to 14,000 per month. You do not have to buy a car with this money because it is deposited to your account. You can go on holiday, you can pay your bond, you can pay your fees, your children fees, you can pay off your existing car, you can pay your debt. That's why Forever, I told you, it's a business of love. They don't say, where's that car? The man that we gave you, where is it? Let's say in June, which is your month one, you make 50K credit. You're not even a manager yet. You start making this 50K credit. In July, you make 100K credit. You become a manager because you now have 150K credit in 2 months. And for you to be a manager, you need 120K credit in 2 months. Oh, I don't remember explaining that. You need to make 120K credit in 2 months, or you need to make 150K credit in 4 months. How you can do it in 4 months? You can make June 38K credit, July 38K credit, August 38K credit, and September 38K credit. Now you're a manager. This is just an example, guys. You can do it anyhow. You can start with 15K credit in July or 10K credit, as long as when we add it together by September, it makes 150K credit. You become a manager. So now, on month 3, you make 150K credit. You will qualify for level 1 and get 7,000 rand per month for 3 years. 3 years. How nice is that? And in total, that is 252,000 extra. Remember, you already paid for this. You're already qualifying for things, but now you're getting extra money because you made 150K credit. And then level 2, you can be on August 150, which is you qualified for level 1. And now in September, you can just make 225 case credit. Now you are in level 2, you are in month 3 of level 2, and forever gives you 10,500 Rand per month instead of 7,000. And in total, that is 378,000. Guys, 378,000 extra for something that you already paid for. What this company, Betunana, sure, that's forever for you. Now you are already on month 2 of level 3. Now, because you need 200 case credit for month 2, level 3, and then on month 3, which is now October, you can just make 300 case credit, and forever will pay you 14,000 Rand. 14,000 Rand for 3 years, a whole of 3 years. Why is this thing not moving? Okay. That is 500, 500,000 in total for level 3 forever to drive qualifier. Isn't that great, guys? This is an amazing company. We have experiences like no other. We have Global Rally. The last one we had in Grand West. Before that one, we were in Paris, I think, yeah? And the next one is in Hong Kong in 2027. Will you be there? Let's play the video for that. Can you hear the volume? That's Hong Kong in 2027. Make sure you are there. Then we have Level Up, which is happening from the 15th to the 19th of February 2027 as well. For you to qualify, you need to do more than 1,500 case credit. If you've never done 2,500 case credit before, you can speak to your leader about this one and how to qualify for it.
Well, you know, one of the things that's happening in the world is sales are going up. When that happens, we need more aloe. And one of the things we do is we need more people to come here and harvest the aloe like we're doing right here today. In order for you to be here, you got to level up. And you'll be able to come here, stand on this field, cut your own aloe. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Now, how do you do that? What you've got to do, you've got to move from either 1.5 cases to 2.5 or 2.5 to 3.5 or 3.5 to 5 and so on. Anytime you do that jump and achieve over 100 case credits in growth, you'll be able to join us at our expense at a beautiful resort in Dominican Republic, and to be able, more importantly, to be able to stand in this sacred place and be able to see where forever, the backbone of forever, where forever started, right here in the Dominican Republic.
That's a level up. And then, yeah, the World Tour was in Cape Town, and those are some of the qualifiers, the 1,500 World Tour qualifiers, that is the Global Rally qualifiers. Global Rally qualifiers. Pelele. Guys, if you see your leader, just give them a po 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 po. We're running out of time. It's already 9 o'clock. Please give your leaders a big round of applause. Wow. 2.5 qualifiers. Yeah, that's my name as well right there. Those are the leaders that qualified for Level Up and Global Rally and Check. Yeah, forever, guys. Something else. Then we have the 3.5K qualifiers. Yo, yo. That's a lot of CCs. See, people qualify for 3,500 CCs. 5,000. These are our VIPs in the business. They have 5,000 to 7,400 CCs. What the shoo? These leaders, something else. They're killing it. Then we have the GLTs. Sure, guys. 7,500 CCs. About based on Matankura. Coach Tops. Coach Tops is a double diamond. I must mention, never seen a double diamond before. And we have Ngumi Samajis as well. 12.5K. Sure. Kuchi, they're great. 12,500. That's about 1,000 CCs a month. 1,000 plus CCs. You, the tuna. 15,000 CCs. You. How many CCs is that a month? 1,250, I think. Sure. Mkhulu Bheki Imbatha. 25,000 CCs. Our number ones. Bacabukile man ngeke. The whole 25,000 CCs. Woo! Wow. It comes with more CCs, more money, guys. Chairman's bonus qualifiers. These are the Eagles who qualify for chairman's bonus. Enina. Sure. Killing it. And now we move to another qualification. This happened in Eagle Manager Retreat qualification. When you become a manager, immediately you must run for Eagle qualification. We have Eagles that qualified from Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, which is Eastern Cape, Gauteng. They qualified and went to, where was this? Phuket. Mpumalanga, KZN, Gauteng, Limpopo, Western Cape as well. Woohoo! And then we have our senior Eagle managers from Botswana, Namibia, Eastern Cape, Gauteng. Sure, a lot of people from Gauteng. KZN, Limpopo, Western Cape, just saw my name there. And then we have the big guns, soaring Eagle managers. Wow. Yawuza. Then, as if that's not enough, we have the Sapphire Eagle managers, and our number one and Kuchi the Great were the Sapphire Eagle managers 2026, I think. Now, this year, 4th October to 8th October, Eagle Manager Retreat will be happening in South City, guys. Let's play a video. Out of time. That's Eagle Manager. Next year, anyone who is here can qualify for this one. It is in Dubai on the 17th to 21st September 2027. You can qualify for it. Will you join us there? Who can join forever? Anyone can join forever as long as you're over 20, over 18. You can actually join forever, and you are hungry to learn, you can join forever as well. Will it work for me? Take it seriously in any new venture. Time and effort are required. Be coachable and attend all relevant trainings. If your leader shares it, it's relevant. Commit the time required to become successful. If you are self-motivated and willing to work closely with the person you introduced into the business, you forever will work for you. If you're willing to think big, dream big, and set your goals for yourself and your family, commit to having regular customers, building your team, and developing 5 key people, be prepared to tell everyone what you are doing. Have a great attitude, and forever will work. From what you've seen, is it yes, no, or maybe? Get registered. If it's a no, get your questions answered. If it's a maybe, guys, ask some more questions and start using the product as well. If it's a no, use the products as well and get the buy-in, because I don't believe that you can say no to such a great opportunity. Now it is time to share. My presentation ends here, guys. It is time that we get our guest speaker. Please stay on for our guest speaker. She will be sharing her journey. She is from Zimbabwe, guys. She's got the same environment as us. Maybe the economy is not so great, but she's doing so well in the business. She started the business in 2021, and she's attended Soar to Eagle. That changed her life. If you haven't attended Soar to Eagle, it is a supervisor convention. Please make sure that you make a plan to attend it so that you can understand the business. She is also a chartered accountant by profession. You know, anyone in this business can do this business. If a chartered accountant can see that selling can change her life and our forever business can change her life, I think she saw something in our business, because you know what? When we study and become chartered accountants, for sure, you are looking for more money and more opportunities, and then you do forever. That means that is another stamp. You are endorsing our business. That is, it is the best business. So if the chartered accountants are saying yes to our business, I'm sure you also feel like this business is the best business, like I am. Her name is Heather Mhike. Heather Mhike, all the way from Zimbabwe. Please stay on. You will be inspired. I promise you, you will be inspired to do this business. Let's hear from you, my leader. Leader Heather, are you here?
I'm here, Coach. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction and the powerful presentation. I feel like I can just get that form and sign all over again. Thank you so much for explaining the business so well. I'm sure our guests were able to understand what Forever is. So I won't go into my introduction because that has already been done by my wonderful mentor. My name is Heather. I am originally from Zimbabwe. I'm currently, staying in South Africa, but these days I have been building a lot in Zimbabwe, so I am mostly focused there. And I want to just share and motivate someone who is in this meeting and they are asking themselves, should I start? Where do I start? For me, when I started the business in 2021, it was all about my health. I was struggling with my health. I was still just new in the corporate sector. I was also drowning in debt because of all the health bills that I had. So I started Forever after a lady introduced me to the product. So this was me in 2016. I started to get sick. This was when I was completing my accounting qualification. I started to get sick a lot. I was struggling to breathe. I was struggling to move around, and I ended up, always being on oxygen. My heart was failing, and the doctors were saying that I needed to have open heart surgery to replace the valves because they were not working. So you can imagine I was 21 at the time, and I was so excited that I'm completing my qualification. I'm going to become a CA, and I'm going to, I'm planning way ahead in life. And then I get this news where, you're being told that your chances of survival are less than 40%. And I got so heartbroken. I got so demotivated. It felt like my life was over. And if you see on the first picture, that was me and my mom. She was always by my bedside, sometimes crying and praying to God, hoping that, there will be a miracle that is going to, come through for us and then I would get better. But this was my life at the point that Forever found me. And I had started working, 2016, I started working, and I was just on and off from work. When I'm sick, I can't be at work, then I'm in the hospital. But I had to work because also the medical bills were a lot. Staying in the hospital is so expensive, especially if you have a chronic condition, because you also need to get the medication. So I had to be going to work. When I'm not sick, I'm at work, doing whatever I can. I would also take on extra hours just to make sure that I get some extra, income from the work that I was doing. So I met a lady at my workplace. She was a client of ours, and she introduced me to Forever Living products. She introduced me to the Clean Nine, what we call the aloe vera gel, the Cardio Health, and the Arctic Sea. And she said to me, try these products, maybe they might help you. And at the time, when she came to me with those products, I had this feeling that I feel like some of us might have, when someone approaches you and they're telling you these products are organic, they are good supplements, and you feel like, yo, these people, they have started with their organic things and, their supplements. I had that mentality at the start. But because she was someone I respected, I said to myself, you know what? Let me just buy the product and I will just try it out, and then I will avoid her. At least I've supported her. She won't come back to me. So that was my mentality when I was purchasing the products. But after starting to use the products, I started to, experience some change. I could breathe better. I was not always on oxygen. And just a disclaimer for those that are in the meeting, our products are not medication. Our products are health supplements. They are there to support and to boost your immune system. So it doesn't mean that when you get on the supplements, you have to stop your medication and stop seeing the doctor. No, I was still going to my cardiologist. I was still doing my checkups and taking my medication, but the supplements were there to support my health. So when I started taking them, I started to improve, the breathing. I could now, go out and do activities with other people. And, you start to have that hope coming back to you to say, oh, maybe my life doesn't have to end here, because the doctors, they will tell you, you have 6 months to live, you have this, and you get so depressed. But this actually gave me hope. And my cardiologist said to me, you know what? I think let's hold off on the surgery. Because I can see that you are responding well. I did take the supplements to him, and he did check them before I started taking them. So he knew that I was also taking supplements. And this was the day, the first picture is the day that I got discharged from the hospital. I think I had spent 3 weeks there on oxygen. And this is the day that I got discharged, and I went home with my mom, and she was so excited to have me home. And the third picture there, it's me, my birthday in 2022. This was my very first birthday that I was able to actually go out, and I wasn't in the hospital. So my family took me to Durban. I was so excited, and we had a lot of fun. So I started to use the products. That is the main reason why I joined Forever. It was for the products. I would steam, and I actually found a community of other women that were there to support me and walk the journey with me. Sometimes we want to live a healthy lifestyle. You start gym today and you quit 2 days later, maybe because you don't have the support. You don't have someone who is there cheering you on and doing it with you. So when I started Forever, I actually got that community of people that would say, let's go to the gym, let's go exercise. We are taking supplements together. So it motivated me, it brought me out of my shell. I started to become even more confident. And then the lady now said, yes, you've been using the products, you've attended some of the sessions, and you've met a lot of people. Now I want you to actually start the business. And then I had that thought again, that little voice that comes to you and says, but when you are a professional, you can't be in the street with this yellow bottle selling it to people. That is the thought that came to me when she said, you can actually make income. And she did this presentation that we are having today. So at that time, I told her, no, I'm not interested. I'm just going to be using the products. But a few months later, I actually did purchase my Start Your Journey combo because I wanted to get the products cheaper, but I was not interested in the business. So a few months later, it then came to me, when I was at the cardiologist for checkup, seeing all these people that were sick. And I said to myself, I used to be one of these people and I had no hope. Now I've found a solution and I'm not willing to go out and share it with others. What does that make me? So I had that self-talk, where I had to tell myself, you know what, you can't sit with a solution. Let's go out there and let's spread the word about the products, about healthy living, teach people how to take supplements, and how to prevent some of the diseases that we are fighting today that are preventable. So that is when I made the decision to say, you know what, I'm not just going to hold this box and use the products for myself. I'm going to go out and talk to people about the products. So for me, it became more about, let me make an impact to other people that are in the same situation. So you might be here, you might be a professional, you might be in whatever field that you are in, in and you feel like, no, this selling is not for me. But I also want to challenge you to say, you've seen the products that we have, and you might have even identified people that could actually need some of the products when they were shown. So it's not just about you being a professional and you not wanting to be on the street. Think about the lives that you could actually impact if you were to share this knowledge by promoting the products and teaching people about the benefits on top of the money that you could make. So when I started selling, I mentioned that I was drowning in debt. I was working, but I did not have a car. My mom would take me to work and back because I couldn't afford to do anything extra. So from my sales, I actually managed to save up. You saw the slide where they were showing us to say, if you are able to retail at least 4 case credits, you are making 6,000 in profit. So for me, that was in 2021. And it was slightly less than that, but in 6 months, I remember I had about 40,000 saved up just from the sales. Then, together with the boost bonuses that I was receiving for being 4 case credits active, I added the money together. I went to Botswana and I bought my first car. It was an import, a Honda Fit. I was so super excited. That was the first time that I saw the power of forever, to say, I've been working, I've been a professional, but I haven't been able to save. And now I have this extra income that is coming in, and I'm able to actually start saving and do the things that I need. And the time I bought this car, I was just an assistant supervisor in the business. I was not even a manager or an assistant manager, just as an assistant supervisor, retailing, making my 4 case credits. You saw the slide of the 7,000 in 6 months. That's already 42,000. You can actually, get a small car, or do something else that is tangible with those profits if you save them up. So that is what I did in the first 6 months of me actually making the sales and doing my 4 case credits. And that helped me to move up as well to the level that we call supervisor. And when I became supervisor, I then decided to say, it is time to tackle the second thing that was on my list, which is I did not have time freedom. And I wanted to be able to work my own working hours. I was at work full time. I had to report to work and still run my forever business on the side. So I then made a decision in 2022 to leave work and focus on forever full time. And the reason why I did that is one of my dreams was always to open my own accounting firm and have my own clients, work my own time. But traditional businesses, unlike forever, where you can simply start by purchasing your Start Your Journey combo and you have the license to trade globally, with a traditional business you have to think about a lot of things. There's rentals, there's employees, you need computers, equipment, and all of that. So it needed a lot of capital. And unfortunately, as a foreign national at the time, I could not qualify to get credit for me to start my business. So I had to go back to my forever business and say, you know what? How can I work this marketing plan that I've been given and raise enough capital to start my own thing? So I did that. I gave myself time. I sat down, I did my budget. I said, okay, how much money do I need? I did my calculations. And then I said, okay, you know what? If I work to manager, while I'm working towards this manager goal, that income that you were being shown, I can be saving that income and I can use it to actually do something for myself. So I did exactly that. I started my own accounting practice through profits that I made from forever. And that created an extra income for me. So forever might not be something that you see yourself doing for the rest of your life. But if you have dreams and if you have goals, you can actually use it as a vehicle to generate the capital that you need to chase your dreams and to create additional income for yourself, because now this is another income stream that is generating income for me even when I'm not around. And I started that through the capital that I raised in Forever. I also used my payslip. Once I got, the necessary documents, I used my payslip. I was able to get myself a 1-bedroom apartment. I was so excited to say I'm finally healthy, feeling better, and I'm now able to move and be on my own. Unfortunately, my mom said no to that, and she said, no, you are going to stay at home. The only time you're going to leave is if you get married. So my dream was crushed for moving into this property, but it ended up being a good thing because now I rent out the property for income. So it pays for itself, which means I'm already starting my property portfolio. And I got the funding for this property through my, my Forever business, the pay slips that I get. I use that as my income, and I was able to get funding for the house. And I'm now trying to pay it off faster from the profits that I'm making and the commission that I'm receiving. And this was just at manager level. Imagine what I could do if I ran for all the other incentives that Forever has to offer. So I am so grateful to the person who introduced me to Forever, because all of this would not be possible without them. And 2026, because now we have extra income streams that we have built through Forever. I have the rental income, I have the firm, I have the profit that I make from the sales. I'm actually able to say we are on number 2. And hopefully soon we'll be on number 3. And one of the products that I retail a lot is our Forever Clean 9, because this is the product that I started with when I joined Forever. And this is the product that helped me to lose weight, and it introduced me to the aloe vera gel and the Arctic Sea that made a very big difference, in my life. So I'm selling that together with the F15. And in terms of traveling, I know they spoke about all the travels that Forever has to offer. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to qualify for the incentives because, when I started my accounting business, somewhere that mentality came back and I left my business. I was inactive for a couple of months and I forgot, to say this business helped me. Sometimes in life, when you get comfortable, we always forget. So I didn't manage to qualify for any of the incentives. However, because I was making, a lot of profits from the sales and from the commission, I then paid for myself to attend the global rallies, and I was so motivated. I attended the one in India, the one in Europe. I was there as well in Paris. So, I've been able to actually tick off one of those goals, which was traveling. And imagine if I can do this for myself, what more if I qualify for the incentives? So one of my goals this year is to qualify for Eagle Manager. It will be my first time qualifying, and I'm so excited to put in the work so that I get to travel on an all expenses paid trip by the company. But I just wanted to show you that, with Forever, it's possible. You can actually get enough income to even take your family on holiday, to do other activities. Sometimes we travel for business presentations, for business trainings. We recently had a tour in Zimbabwe where we were doing presentations there, and I've gotten to see the world through Forever. So where are we now? My health. I'm managing my health properly. I'm even able to talk for the past 10 minutes without feeling like I'm dying, which means I'm breathing better, and I don't feel sickly. I can do the activities that I used to do before I became ill, so I've become free health-wise. I'm currently working on my weight because unfortunately one of the side effects of my medication is it makes me gain a lot of weight. But, I've been able to manage that with the Clean 9. I've been also able to clear my medical bills and the soft loans that I had the time that, I was struggling with my bills and my health. And I've been able to travel, like I said, and I've had the capital to actually pursue my dreams. So if you are in this meeting and you're asking yourself, is forever the right decision? I want to encourage you to say, this is the right decision. If you put in and you can actually achieve everything that the company has to offer. So I think I will end here in the interest of time. Thank you so much for having me today. I will hand over to my host, my coach, to close the session for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity.
Oh, wow, Heather. What a inspiring journey. What a beautiful, beautiful story. Sure, I'm inspired. I'm really inspired, my leader. Coming in the health, sure, it changed. Literally, the business changed your life. And it's so nice to listen to stories like this. And thank you for inspiring us all. I can see the comments are buzzing. People are inspired and they feel like your story is really, really powerful. Like I feel the same. This is really great. And thank you for sharing and showing us the possibility and showing someone who is there, not hope, who doesn't have hope anymore, that they can still come back to the business and work. And also the fact that you bought a car, you bought a house, you cleaned your debt, you've been all over the world with a business. Wow, what a beautiful business. Thank you. Thank you so much and all the best. And I know for sure I will see you in the Eagle Manager in Dubai next year. All the best, my leader. Thank you so much for being my guest. Really appreciate you. Thank you.